timeouts out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Hey, go line. Set.
Back to the well again. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. That sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
Set.
They go play action. Here's Herbert. Bails out of the pocket quick. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So that brings up second down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Throw left side, caught by Davis. Into enemy territory and the yard at most from the first. That brings up third down.
A gain of 10 brings up third and 10.
Herbert now off the play fake. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
On fourth down, here's Herbert. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on fourth, and it's going to go over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Here's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. On the move, past the 40. Has room down the left sideline. He will go! Touchdown, New York! The Jets don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Brees Hall with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Jets will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Chargers, nothing.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Set. Ready.
Play action now for Herbert. Completed to Davis. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
And the Chargers, first down. A gain of 14. First down.
And bring the tight end left. First and 10. Here's Herbert. Has a man downfield. It's Laporta. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. A gain of 26 yards there. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
A gain of 26.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Blown back, gets the handoff. He has room past the 25. Oh, he drops a cut, and he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers reach pay dirt for the first time this game.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. They start the drive with Hall. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Hall takes it straight ahead. Ooh, he made most of that one, didn't he? Give him 9 yards on that 1st down carry.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Throw is there for a long day Gadsden. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. That's 16 on the pickup. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Pass play coming here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. Into the hands of Gadsden. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's another Jets 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Run out of the pistol with Hall. Drops back. 1st guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
He was taken down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Looking to throw here. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Let's go now, boy. Liking 18.
To the air on 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
So the field goal team stays sidelined. They're going to go for this. They'll run for it with all. And the defense escapes. They have a nice drive going, but the defense gets off the field by forcing that turnover on downs.
Well, a blitz on 4th down's a gutsy call, but it can work against a pass or a run. Good luck running for the sticks when you got a whole defense crashing you right off the snap.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Punt out left. Pushing it up past the 30. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
24-yard gain on the play. And the Chargers 1st down.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. More from MetLife coming right up. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Charger football. They've got a first to begin the frame. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Let's see, first it was a pass, now it's a great gain on the ground. They've got this defense on their heels.
Let's go. Delta, hunt. Ready.
1st and 10, Herbert. Catch made left side by Laporta. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. A gain of 15 there. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move their chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they face 2nd down. On the play fake, it's Herbert. Buys time, rolling right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. Cameron Dicker out for the Chargers now to attempt this field goal. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Starting from the 5. This makes it up to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Trying to throw this from the gun. Catch made left side by McConkey. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Jets 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Go, Chap! Go, Chap!
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And he'll start some work to do now on third down as he only manages to get past the line of scrimmage.
At the 43-yard line, a gain of 1 brings up third down and 9.
Ready. Let's go now. Hiking 18.
Here he goes, third and long. Forced out to his right. Dumps it off to his running back. Wow, and they're actually going to lose some yardage here as they fail to convert. Now they're facing fourth down. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. Darius Davis returning for the Chargers. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's first and 10. The tight end in motion now. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Now, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Finding Davis. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out.
To Darius Davis. It's a gain of 7. Makes it third and 4.
Third and 4 coming up now.
Go.
Herbert from the gun. That's brought in by Laporta. And he's going to have this out near the 40, just a little bit short of it. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down. Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. Stick around. More from MetLife Stadium on the other side. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Herbert on first down. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. It's a pick for 6. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make the pick. They secure the football, sure. But instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Darius Davis to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Herbert back to it after the pick. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. On the quick slant, it's Davis. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball with the 44.
First down. A gain of 22 yards. First down.
Throwing on first is Herbert. Catch made over the middle. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Now Herbert again. On the move, headed right. Catch is made down the right sideline. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. Timeout call by the Chargers. They're first. All set now. First and 10.
First down. A gain of 29 yards. First down.
Play action now for Herbert. That's to Laporta again. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers get some late points and the lead. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers push their lead to 3.
17. Jets 14. Cameron Dicker to kick off.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Here's Smith on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Jets take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive.
Here we go, here we go. Hawk 7.
Going now on first down. Right side, Shaheed's got it. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
19, 19.
Second down, looking for options. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
60 bicep, 19 line. Go.
From the gun on third down. It's caught by Wilson. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. It's enough for a first down. Nice find by the rookie quarterback from LSU.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
It's blocked. That ball's free. Picked up by the Chargers. And he will take it back for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers will extend their lead as time expires in the half. No one else you'd rather have scooping up that loose football. Somebody who could do some damage with it on a return.
Yeah, some poor fortune right there offensively. There was nobody there to, number one, make the recovery, or number two, make a solid tackle on that speedster. Once he got the return going, that fumble was headed all the way home.
Jets 14. Cameron Dicker to kick
Dicker
off
all lined up and ready to boot it away. This return starts at the 5. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this first and 10.
Here we go, shot.
Airing it out to start this drive. The right side, caught by Wilson. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And it's good for a New York first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
They give on second to Hall. And they find them after just a yard, and it's third down. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 1 brings up third down and 9.
Flag down. This could be a free opportunity for the offense. And that one's incomplete. For now, it brings up fourth. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. They still need 4. Third down now after the penalty. Running it after the penalty. And they get stuffed. He is knocked backwards on the play. That makes it fourth down.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a fourth down.
And he'll scrape together what he can on the return. It gets it back to the 20.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Herbert now off the play fake. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Handoff now from the gun. Breaks the tackle. And he's going to get this one in the 36-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Herbert back to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line. Offensive line fast. On third down, Herbert. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
You know, Kit, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that third down.
And a well-placed kick here. Not quite on the goal line, but they're pinned deep at their own 10.
At their own 10-yard line.
Offense to the line. Here we go.
Here we go, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Check out.
Off the play fake. He'll throw. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Need to shake off that sack and quick. Here comes second and 13.
70 Lion.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. Fighting for all he can, partner, but this play is not going to get past the line. It's going to be third down.
He's taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard. It's now third and 13.
Third and long for him here. Finding Shaheed, back-to-back plays. And they're able to drag him down as he reaches the 15-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Looking to return from the 29. And it ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 43.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for first and 10.
Set. Delta. Set.
Here's Herbert. Chased out to his right. Into a crowd. Another ball intercepted. Quincy Williams has it. And the Jets are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out and throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for a Jets first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Catch made left side by McConkey. Small gain down to the 23. Benjamin St. Just getting up to end that play.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the Chargers' 23-yard line.
19 tight. Mustang 19. Dragon 60. 70 range.
Throwing on seconds. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives him first and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal. From the red zone on first. Buys time, rolling right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
So the incompletion on first. Here is second and goal. He's going to throw it again. Catch made. Touchdown, New York. The Jets parlay the interception into points. Glenn McConkey with a touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Jets cut it to a field goal game.
Jets 21.
Volley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. Chargers getting set. First and 10. They'll bring the tight end in motion. Here's Herbert, first and 10. Has a man downfield. It's Laporta. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That one hits for 30. And that's going to give the Chargers a first down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
This is the end of the third quarter. It's Chargers football as they try to hang on to a lead in a close game. First and 10 now from the 46.
Kappa.
Herbert from the gun. Oh, he lost the football! And the Jets recover it!
And that is the definition of an impact play from the defense. Everything been going poorly for them, right? They're poised to surrender some big yardage, but one big hit changed all of it and creates a big play on their side instead.
First down, play action. Connects on the crosser. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. 35 on the pickup. And it's good for a New York first down.
Kate, that play's so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, well, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
To throw here on first down. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. Couldn't make the connection. Was looking for Ladd McConkey. And that'll bring up second down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
They'll go play action. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. He does it! Touchdown, New York! The Jets take a fourth-quarter lead. Now a try to go up by 4, put it out of the range of a field goal. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jets take a 4-point lead. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. On return, here comes Davis. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. They go play action. Here's Herbert. Catch is made down the right sideline. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
First and 10, Herbert. And that's complete to Ingram along the sideline. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
From the red zone now. And it's caught in the end zone for the LA touchdown. The Chargers take a fourth-quarter lead. Missed to go up by a field goal here in the fourth. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chargers push their lead to 3. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Here's Smith on the return. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Goes to the hurry up here.
A 9-yard loss. It's now second and 19 at the 22-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Down the field, he's got Wilson. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
17 yards on the play. It's now third down.
Defender's there, he knocks it away, and that's going to force fourth down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on fourth down. Desperation time here. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. They come through massive gain there on fourth down, give him 24 yards, and most importantly, that first down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
McConkey's got it again. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
From the gun, it's all. And he's not going to manage to get back in the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
18 Cardinal, track him 60.
He'll look to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
He's back to throw. Escapes out to the left. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. 4th down, and we're going to see just how clutch he is on this kick. From the left hash, this would be 43 yards. Kicked well, and this is good! And they've tied it up late in the 4th.
The prospect of overtime now, Kate's right on the horizon thanks to that field goal. His mindset, though, well, it's the same as all his teammates out there who are about to take the field. Let's go get this ball back. Let's find a way to win this thing in regulation.
On the return, here comes Davis. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. On the play fake, it's Herbert. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now it's 2nd down.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
All right, one more snap here before our 2-minute warning. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Downfield finds Lambert Smith. And he has them a first down, which they will tackle on the other side of this 2-minute warning.
Lion. Orange.
Back to throw. He's throwing deep to the left side. Oh, my goodness, it's intercepted. Roger McCreary takes it away. And the Jets have it now on his 8th pick of the year.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. A give left side for Hall. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Jets first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Here's Hall once more. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Back to the line they come, 2nd down. Setting up to pass. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
They're all set up for the game winner. Let's see how they approach it, starting with this 1st and goal.
18 Cardinal. Hurt. Check, hurt.
They'll run here, it's Hall. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal.
The Jets take their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. So now the field goal unit runs on in a very big spot. A 27-yard look here. That one is good! And barring the unexpected, that's going to be your game winner.
Once again, they call on him, and once again, he delivers. Had to be so confident sending him out there that he was going to win them this game, and he did just that.
Return coming from the 6. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner, and this gets out to the 30. Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. Here we go. There's one final shot. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So the win goes to the Jets. And there was no easing up.